Hello everyone. Today we are going to start chapter 19 Statistics Tabulation Form of Data of Standard 7th. Till now we have done the basic terms related to these chapters. So the main important thing is frequency distribution table on the basis of which full 19.1 exercise is there. Only first sum was arrange the data in array form, which we have already discussed. Arranging the data in array means in ascending or descending order. That was very easy. So first of all, I will come to the topic tabulation form of the data, which means arranging the collected data in a table form. Table form having rows and columns. So like this, having rows, these are the rows and these are the columns. Arranging the data in a table form is called the tabulation form of data, which makes the given information very easily understood. So under this heading comes the most important term, frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table, shortly called FD. So FD is also same as FD divide. Frequency distribution table divides the collected data in it divides the collected data in groups. So this makes our sum or our data very easy when there are lots of terms, lots of figures are given to us, and it makes us difficult to come to the conclusion. So when we divide them into groups, the understanding of that table of that information becomes very easy for each and everyone. So it shows how many times the groups shows, frequency distribution table shows how many times or how frequently a value is occurring in the data. So these, for frequency distribution table, we use tally marks. And what are tally marks? They are also called strokes. Strokes are vertical lines like this, and then fifth one is a diagonal line. So for each frequency which is occurring again and again in the given data, we keep on putting one stroke, two stroke, three, four, and when there are more than five frequencies which are repeating in the data, then we put one diagonal from the top to the bottom of all, cutting all four strokes. Fifth one is done. So we divide the given data in the group of 5. So it makes our calculation very easy. Next, we will come to the statement. We will come to the sum number second. Now we will come to sum number 2. Weight of 25 students of 7th class are given below. Represent the given data in the form of frequency distribution table. So these are the weights of the 25 students in kg. It is written in the statement. So 25 students weight is given to us, which is not in array form. So we have to rearrange this data into frequency distribution table. So as you can see that many numbers are repeating here. So first of all, what we will do, arrange the given data in ascending order. So first one is smaller one. From the data you can see the smaller number is 30. So this 30 I have cut. You can count how many times 30 is there. 30 again. Then come to this 30. Then again 30. One more 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. After 30, the next number is 32. Smaller number 32. Where it is? 32. Next 32. So 2 times you will get 32. After 32, then there is 34. Then another 34 is here. 34. And then that's it. No, one more 34 is there. So it is here. Yes, 34. So 34. And after 34, you can look from the data. What is there? 37. 37. Another 37. Now there is not any other, no 37 more. Next, after 37, there will be 39. Yes, it is 39. And 39. One more 39. Arrange the data in ascending order. It will make your sum very easy. After 39, what is the next number? Yes, it is very clear. It's 40. Now how many 40s are there? One more. And one more 40. Yes. After 40, 42. 142. Any other? No. So 42 and then 44. 44. Next 44 is there. Yes. No 44 is there. Next 50. So here it is 50 and one more 50. So next 55. 1 55. 55 and one is the second one, 55. So here we have arranged all the 25 numbers in ascending order. You can make sure whether you have written all the numbers properly. You can count them because the total numbers are 25. You can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now you are sure that you have written all the numbers. Now what will we do? We will arrange the data in frequency distribution form. So first of all, we will write here, we will make this table. This table is called frequency distribution table, in which these are 3 columns. We have divided this table into 3 columns. Now this is weight in kg. Second column will be tally marks, and next frequency. Frequency is also called counting. Okay. So first of all, we will start with the smallest weight, which is 30. So we will write the numbers in ascending order. So we will write it only once. How many times we will write it? Only once. Like first is 30, next is 32, next is 34, next is 37, 39, 40, 42, 44, 50 and 55. 30, 32, 34, 37, 39, 40, 42, 44 and 50 and 55. Okay. Now we will see these are the weight. These are repeating. How many times they are repeating we will not write here. We will just write 30 kg, 32 kg, and how many times 30 is repeating we will write in tally marks. Okay. So how many 30s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30s are there. How we will write? 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth one is like this. Okay. Next 32. 1 and 2. So like 1 stroke and 2 stroke you will put. For 34, how many 34s are there? 3 34s. So 1, 2 and 3 strokes, 3 tally mark you will put. 37 is repeating. How many times? 2 times. So we'll write 2 strokes here. And then 39 again 2. 40. How many times 40 is repeating? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 42 only once. So one stroke. 44 2 times. 2 strokes. 50 2 times. Again 2 stroke. And 55 3 times. 1, 2, 3. When there are 4 stroke, fifth one don't write here. You just put the fifth stroke diagonally, cutting all the 4 stroke. Okay. Now comes the frequency. Next column is frequency. Now we will write how many times 30 is repeating. In tally marks we have already written. We will write in number now. 5, 2, 3, 2, this 2, again 2, 3, 1, 2, 2 and 3. So this is your frequency distribution table, and how you will get to know that your sum is correct or you have not left any number. How can you make sure? You can write total here and add up all these numbers. If it will give you a total of 25, that means your sum is correct. So you can add up all these. 5 and 2 7, 3 10, 10 to 12, 14, 17, 18, 20, 22 and 3 25. So total is correct. It means our sum is also correct. So like this you can do. You can write the frequency distribution table. You can do now sum number 3rd and 4th of this exercise 19.1. They are same. You have the data is given to you. You have to arrange that in frequency distribution table. Thank you.